2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke. I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player is looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, let's be honest, will take all their skill and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia comes to mind. She's got it all.
Ding, ding, ring that bell. Let the bout begin. She played that nicely. TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Okay, steady now. Big putt for par coming up. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
You know, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
Going with the 6-iron here. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Wow, what a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
9 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, just missed. Putting for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. The fourth is one of the stronger par fours at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par four.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the fourth.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And that will take her to 1 under. She's currently tied for third.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the fifth, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
Ooh, that almost went down. And this putt to move into a share of first place.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again. This one is all over it.
Well, I'm sure she'll take that one. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Hi. 入っちゃった。入っちゃった。あーちゃー、入った。おー。入らんかと思ったら入っちゃったわ。
What an amazing putt from way out.
これね、去年か一昨年出たんですよ。で、まあ PS4 と、まあ、5版の2種ですね。
Par 3 7th, Rich has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close.
ハルさんはセカンドで、ケンちゃんさんはサードに入学しました。おー、ありがとうございます。ちょっと、あれやな、音量下げよう。 ちなみにうちの高校40連勝。40連勝すごいな。マジですか。40はすごいな。そんなに負けなしじゃないですか。これはもうやばいな。40連勝か。入った。入った。うわー、入らんと思ったら入っちゃったわ。すごいなぁ。ユウさん強いね。40か。そっか。でも主力が結構育ってるからね。そう考えたら。もうじゃあもう打率高い選手いるんじゃないですか、そしたら。打率も高いし、ホームランを打ちまくるって言ったら相当ですよ。A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. 王さん、打率4割。打率4割で18本。71だって。もう4番やないですか。これ4番バッターですよ、これ。もう世界のホームラン王すごいな。マジですか、すごっ。もうこれはちょっと仕方ない。入らんもん。打率4割超えで。すごいなぁ。奥原キャプテンが打率4割12分52だって。お、こちらも打率4割ですか。4割バッターが2人。すごいな。クリーンアップ。そしたら王さんが4番。王さん4番かな。そしたらすごいなぁ。でもすごいなぁ。奥原さんがキャプテンなんだ。
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Opting for the 6 iron. That one should find the surface.
でも相当やり込んでるからやっぱあれなのかな。館内最近やってないからな。おーしゃ、ケイ。もうね、このソフトは去年発売したのかな、確か。それからは全然、もう、多分どこのお店行っても置いてないからですね。3番木村さんが打率5割3本で。ああ、キャプテンが4番なんだ。で、王さんが5番。すごいなぁ。もう奥原が敬遠しても次が王さんってすごいな。もうでも王さんすごいなぁ。
put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
でも結構打ってますね、そしたらね。
Putting for birdie.
これは入るのか？オーマイグンネス。やりますなぁ。でもパワープロはね、スイッチでようちょっとやりてるんですよ、今。ペナントで今ちょっと遊んでるぐらいなんですけど。まあ、4版でね、欲しいんですけど、ただ、エスコンフィールドがないからさ、エスコンフィールドがね、いつ入るのかがね、わかんないんですよね。来年になるの可能性もあるし。
Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second.
藤村さんが打率3割8本で37打点、盗塁22で、古川さんが打率3割の3本と8打点。結構打ってますね、古川君。1番で打率3割8本。すごいな、えらい打ってるな。またドラフトでも結構指名する、来るんじゃないかな。ドラフトでもいい、上位指名はね、将来的に来るでしょうね。もう絶対王さん指名する球団多かったりして。だって王さんがこんだけ打率が高いとなったら相当ですよね。絶対にもういやでもすごいな、めちゃくちゃいい選手揃ってますね、ユウさん。もう本当にすごいわ、主力がいい選手が揃ってますね。
But then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man.
でもね、昔ね、PS5 版で栄冠内では結構上位指名でようやりよったんですけど、指名はしてくれたし、でも今はね、もう全くしなくなったから。
I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal. Pretty good shot there.
まあ、右に行ってしまいましたけど、まあいいでしょう。まっちゃんさん最近配信しないね。 わあ、完全左行ったわ。
4 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
This looks good. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
えらいファンが回りよんな。
In this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke
えらい
advantage.
ファンが回っと。
What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway if
よい
at
し
all
ょ。
possible.
あー、えらい風に押されたな。
20 yards. Second shot
うー
wants to avoid those fairway
ん。
bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in two.
There've been a lot of
ドライバーでいっ
players
た
that have come
な。
out, and people are quick to label them as prodigious talents and what they can do, but as
おーしよしよしよ
true
ー。おー、すげえすげえすげえ。おー、すげえすげえすげえすげえ。
Lydia Ko's name should
乗っ
just be
ちゃったよ。
prodigy. Just say, look
あー、
at
で
Lydia
も
Ko.
これ下っ
Because
か
this
な。
young lady has seemingly done it all at 14 years young. 14 won a professional event, the youngest men or women to ever
入
win
った。
an event.
イーグルや。
That is astounding.
うわー、めっちゃいい、最高ショットやん。
It's just, it's mind-blowing how good this young
グ
lady
リーンに
was
乗
at
らん
such a
かな
young
と思ったら、
age.
もういいとこに乗せちゃった
For a little
よ。
bit, but now come back out and has just taken the world by storm again. 17 wins already and building in her professional career. The sky is the limit for Lydia.
as we start heading for home, Rich, we
今
find
日は
ourselves
木
on
曜
the tee at the
か。
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot
1
must
週間終わるのが
avoid
早い
the
な。
right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Going with the 7.
うわー、ちょっと左行った。いかんいかんいかんいかん。
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
This putt for par here.
風があったな。
And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Looks to have
よいしょ。
chosen the 7 iron. This is
お、
looking
これまっすぐじゃねえ
pretty
か、まっすぐじゃねえか、まっすぐ。あー、通過かい。惜しいな。
What do we catch up
う
with?
わー、もうちょっと左寄せれば右に行けばよかった
Let's see
な。
what happens here.
Good look at birdie here.
あー。
Yep, tracking well.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. She's currently sitting
いい
in
ね、いい
first place.
ね。
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
あー、バンカー行く。
And that's the line, the sand.
もう、バンカー、ほんま邪魔やな。あー、ということで、皆さん、もう。
Out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of
こ
effort
ん
to
な
go
ん
here.
無理でしょう。入らんでしょう。
Opportunity
ほ
to make a
ら。
birdie.
わあ、惜しい。
Line.
惜しいな。
Opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Oh, what a stroke. Yeah, nicely
Nice
holed.
pop.
That's a good fight back.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind.
さあ、最終
Her
ホール。
rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Now at -9 for the day.
わあ、最終ホール、パー5か。わあ、いいね、いいね。わあ、通過したったよ。ここでね、2桁乗せたいな。2桁乗せたいな。あ、ダメだ。右に行くんか。おいたー。さあ、優勝しました。優勝しました。はい、どうもありがとうございました。どうも、ほな行こうか、ほな行こうか。おい、ほな行こうか。ほな行こうか。さあ、リプレイでご覧ください。いやー、見事です。最後はバーディーで決めました。さあ、さあ優勝しました。かなりの大物のトロフィーをいただきました。バレルテキサスオープン優勝。ダントツですね。結果的に37点マイナス1点。あーちゃ。で、これ買わない有料か。嫌だな、有料はちょっとな。 セレクションで今日早めに寝ようかな。今日はじゃあこれで終わります。よいしょ。これがわかんねえんだよな。はい、じゃあこれで終わります。それではお疲れ様でした。